Using a concept map with English language learners at proficiency level 5, bridging, can significantly enhance their understanding of complex and abstract concepts, develop their academic vocabulary, and foster critical thinking skills. At this level, learners are capable of handling sophisticated topics and intricate relationships between ideas. Here's how to effectively use a concept map with English language learners at language proficiency level 5, bridging. Choose a topic that is challenging and intellectually stimulating. The topic should be relevant to the curriculum. Examples include globalization, genetic engineering, economic theories, or literary analysis. Explain the purpose of a concept map to visually organize and connect ideas, helping learners to understand and remember complex information. Show an example of a concept map highlighting how different ideas are interconnected and supporting deeper understanding. Write the central idea or main idea in the center of the map. Use precise academic language and add an image if possible. For example, if the topic is globalization, then write globalization in the center. With learners, brainstorm main categories related to the central idea. For globalization, these could be economic impacts, cultural effects, political dimensions, and environmental consequences. Have students write these categories around the central idea and connect them with lines. Under each main category, brainstorm subcategories or specific examples. For economic impacts, subcategories could include trade, labor markets, and multinational corporations. Connect these subcategories and their details to the appropriate main category with lines. Incorporate pictures, icons, and colors to make the concept map more engaging and easier to understand. Use different colors for each main category and add pictures for key examples. Review the completed concept map with the learners. Discuss each part of the map, using complex sentences and academic vocabulary to describe the relationships. For example, free trade agreements reduce barriers to trade between countries, promoting economic integration and efficiency. Encourage learners to ask questions, add their own ideas, and make connections between different parts of the map. Learners can use concept maps to practice language skills. Use a concept map as a basis for various language activities. Speaking, have learners work in pairs or small groups to explain different parts of the concept map to each other, using academic vocabulary and complex sentences. Writing, ask learners to write a detailed essay or report about one of the main categories, using the details from the concept map. Reading, provide a text related to globalization and ask learners to match the information from the text to the concept map, highlighting connections and details. Here's an example of a concept map for globalization. Our central idea is globalization. The main categories are economic impacts, cultural effects, political dimensions, and environmental consequences. Have details for each category with pictures for each activity. For economic impacts, we can include trade, labor markets, and multinational corporations. For cultural effects include cultural exchange, homogenization, and diversity. For political dimensions include international relationships, global governance, and sovereignty. For environmental consequences include climate change, resource depletion, and pollution. The details for each subcategory should also be added to the concept map. For economic impacts, trade, free trade agreements, tariffs, global supply chains, labor markets, job creation, wage disparities, labor migration, multinational corporations, corporate expansion, outsourcing, global brands, cultural effects, cultural exchange, language spread, cuisine, music, homogenization, loss of cultural identity, westernization, diversity, cultural festivals, multiculturalism, political dimensions, international relations, diplomacy, alliances, trade agreements, global governance, United Nations, World Trade Organization, sovereignty, national policies, independence movements, environmental consequences, climate change, carbon emissions, global warming, resource depletion, deforestation, overfishing, pollution, air pollution, water pollution. By using a concept map with English language learners, Proficiency Level 5, Bridging, you can help them visually organize and understand complex information, making it easier for them to learn and retain new academic vocabulary and concepts, while enhancing their critical thinking and language skills.